using a dating site as a command and control server for a botnet. There you go. So I'm Nathaniel Beckstead. I'm a third-year CSEC major. Some of my interests are mostly blue team. This is really the only red team project I've done in the past year. But I like automation, and I have a lot of projects that collect data from honeypots and scanners and things, but I've never really used it. So if you need data, hit me up. I'm really unique with my hobbies. I like cooking, hiking, and I have a home lab, just like everybody else you've probably ever heard of. And you can find me, I have a blog, and my GitHub's pretty active with my projects. So let's talk about this site. So if you want to follow along at home, this is wordsofheart.com, which is a gimmicky dating site, but it's still a dating site. So it went around Twitter last Valentine's Day. This is a really old project that I just dug up yesterday. And it gained traction from a motherboard article. And so what makes this dating site special? Well, it matches you with your soulmate based on your passwords. And so if you have the same password, yeah. So make an account, put in your password, put in your profile picture, add in your email, your Twitter, which your Twitter and Facebook can actually be any URL. We'll see that later. And then you'll find all the matches with everyone that has the same password as you. So this is great for finding the love of your life. You can add comments to everyone else who has the same password as you. You see some really meaningful connections here. But what can we do with this? So if you're only seeing the same accounts that have the same password as you, this kind of creates a secret chat room with these comments that two people that know the same password can communicate together. And so what I did was use this as a little botnet control server. And so I used Python, and we're going to automate this website. And so I've used this in the past when this whole Sharik boom happened 2 years ago. There was a huge collection of presentations at Sparsa about automating Sharik, which was a website every day you'd watch a video, rate it, and send that back. And you could have a chance to win $5 that day. And so what did all of us great CSEC students do? We have a script runs at 8 a.m. in the morning that says, hey, I watched the video, 5 stars. And then maybe you get $5 that day just for having a script run. So I did the same thing, and this is kind of the methodology that I used for other projects that automate a website. So we'll record the requests as we're just going through our browser, either in the developer tools in Chrome or Firefox or through Burp Suite. And then we'll take that data with the parameters and cookies and headers and things and translate that to a Python script using the request module. And then if we need to, we can use Beautiful Soup, which will parse your HTML and get information without doing a whole lot of work. So first, we'll get our request. So this is through Burp Suite, and we'll do it live too. So we'll pull up developer tools, and if you go to the network tab, this will record all of your requests without having to set up a proxy or install certificates and all that fun. So I'll just make a new account. This will be Nick. Nick's password is I love crypto. I just happen to have Nick's profile picture up here. We'll agree to privacy, and we'll register. So we see, first, we get the user register website page, and then we'll send a post request to it, which is sending information out from this form. So on this side, we'll go to params, and you see all this data. Oh no. All right. So I don't know why this website's so messy, but you can kind of see username, Nick, password, I love crypto, and then our image data. And so we know the fields are username and password. And so we can use that in our Python script over here. So this is a snapshot of my code. And so first we get the user register page using the request module. And we have all our data, username, password, email, Twitter, Facebook. And then all we do is send that post request back with that data. And then when you register, it'll get another user find matches, and that's your account's been created. Go to the page with all of the other passwords in it. So that's really all it is to it, to make an account with a post request and get that data. So then we need to, on our bot Python script, we need to get all those comments, which will be our commands. So this website makes it really easy. And so each comment's just a div tag with some text in it. So I encrypted it using symmetric encryption, but you can see like this is secret comment at the bottom too. And so using Beautiful Soup, all we do is take all that HTML, put it into a Beautiful Soup object, and then we just find all the divs where the class is a comment. And that'll get you every comment on the page without having to sift through all that data. So then you see in my other example, I have some comments already. And so this gets the comments, decrypts them, and then prints them out. So we'll just log into the demo here. If you want to play along at home, I'm using the password demo123. So you see I have the demo controller and the bot, and they're both using the same password, and there's no comments yet. So we'll run the controller script, log in, and then you can say like ls, just list the directory. So we sent the comment. Refresh. Oh, there's a comment that's encrypted. Oh, someone's playing along at home. So now if we go to our bot script, we'll log in, get all the comments, decrypt it, and there's our ls command. So that's all I did last month or last March. And so you could easily just pipe that into os.system, have it comment back with the results of that command running. And that's basically your command and control server. So all the red teamers in the room are probably thinking this is a really terrible C2 server. Like Ben talked about the first week, this relies on one website that you don't control that could easily be blocked by domain and your whole botnet shut down. So you also need to register an account. So either using the password in the bot that has to log in, and then if someone else knows that password, you can see all the bots that are talking. And probably a whole lot else. Those are the first main reasons. This probably isn't that great. Yeah, it's a cool proof of concept. Using another website, and I thought the methodology of just automating any website with requests in Beautiful Soup worked out pretty well with this example. So, any questions? Ben? Yeah. Yeah. This was a real basic website, but you could just as easily make a network on Facebook or something and have a closed group and send messages that way. Anything else? All right. Thanks a lot.